This video is specifically for women who are doing great in their career, in their profession, in their business. You're a boss lady at work. You command some level of power and influence at work. You have people under your leadership at work. Probably you're a supervisor, the boss, the CEO, the manager, or whatever. Now listen and listen very, very carefully. You see, do not go home and become a boss lady if you're a married woman. Understand this. Let me give you an example. Now, my role as a pastor in church, one of the associate pastors, in church, I do not take it home. When I go home, I am a husband to my wife. And being a husband to my wife means that I will wash plates. If she's taking care of the baby, or if she's busy with something else, I have to help out, probably by washing plates in the kitchen. Sometimes, if she's busy, I have to change diaper. Sometimes, I have to clean up the house, arrange the house, help out with the other baby if she's taking care of the newborn. I cannot say, oh, I'm an anointed man of God, I'm a pastor, why should I do this? No. You have to understand how to switch roles in life. Now, as a law enforcement officer, deputy officer, I cannot take that mindset home. That, okay, I'm at work and I'm giving order to my clients, what to do and what not to do. I cannot take that role home. Before I go home, I take off my uniform and put it in my trunk. I don't wear it at home. Understand this. I want to speak to women, boss ladies who are married. As a married woman that has a great career, please understand this. When you go home, you're a wife. You see, the power you have at work as a manager or supervisor or CEO or whatever, keep it at work. When you go home, understand, in this house, I'm a wife. And being a wife means you have to understand submission. I'm sorry I have to say this. You see, when I make videos, I'm not on the side of men or women. I speak to both gender. Today, I want to speak to women. Understand this. I have seen a lot of women who are doing great in their career, and I've worked with a lot of them here in the United States. They are doing great in their career. Unfortunately, they don't stay married. A lot of them don't stay married. A lot of them are going through crisis in their marriage. Great career, making a lot of money, but can't keep a marriage. Understand this. The power you have at work cannot follow you home. When you go home, you have to submit to your husband. You have to be a wife. You have to understand that the husband is the head of the household. And you have to understand that he is the final authority in the house. Where, listen and listen good. Because, you see, civilization is great. Westernization is great. But it has its damage on the family life. Because most women that I've seen in this Western world, most of them believe in marriage we are all equal in authority. Nobody is bigger than the other in authority. We are all equal. Listen. Before God, we are all equal. In authority, a man and the wife, they are not equal. Somebody is responsible for leadership in the house, in the marriage, in the family. You have to understand that. So as a woman, don't go home and think you can you can talk to your husband the way you talk to your subordinates at work, the way you order people around at work, the way people respect you and honor you at work. You want to demand your husband to respect you that way. It cannot work. You have to understand this. Please, bear in mind, you want to keep your marriage. You want your marriage to work. You want to have peace at home. You cannot be a boss lady at home. You cannot. When you go to work, do your boss lady, whatever command you are giving them at work. The moment you get home, switch roles and be a wife. Submit to your husband. Be soft. You see, there's something my wife normally tells me. And, once in a while she says that. She says, I just want to be a baby girl for life. Now, what she's trying to tell me is, I'm not trying to be the head of the family. I know you are good at leadership. You be the leader. I'll follow your lead. I just want to be a baby girl for life. She understands her place. And that gives me the inspiration and motivation to love her, to care for her, to provide for her, and to ensure that I don't abuse the privilege of being her husband. Is her opinion relevant? Of course. Is her suggestion relevant? Of course. There are times I have to drop my opinion and pick up my wife's suggestion. In marriage, as a woman, understand, you are not in charge. You see, some of you, that's your problem. You are not in charge. The moment you make this decision and you understand that where you are, your power of influence as a wife is even more powerful than you think. Some of you don't know how powerful it is to be in the place of influence, to influence your husband's decision, either through prayer, through submission, through following his leadership. You don't understand how powerful you are as a woman, and you are dragging for power at home with your husband. You'll be tired. You will break. You are going to break if you continue to do that, because men are built to fight. He's supposed to fight to protect you, but now you are fighting him. You are dragging the leadership with him. He's going to fight you because you are trying to take his place. You are a boss lady at home. Some of you, the family where you came from, you are probably the first daughter and you are in charge of your siblings. You make decisions in the absence of your parents. When you marry, you cannot take that mindset into your marriage. The moment you get married, you have to switch roles and understand, I am a wife. I have a husband. My husband is the head of this family. I have to follow his lead. But I can influence his decisions. And I cannot drag position with him. Anything with two heads is a monster. You cannot be a head and your husband is the head. You're a boss lady at work. Keep it at work. When you go home, become a wife for your own good, so you can preserve your sanity. I'm just saying, so you can have preserve your mindset, your mental health. If you like, turn your marriage into a battlefield and let's see who will lose. Oh, turn your marriage into a battlefield. Go and drag for position of authority with your husband. Let's see who will lose at the end of the day. Let's see who is going to cry at the end of the day. Let's see. Listen, let me tell you. Like I said, men are built to fight. They are built to fight to protect their household. But the moment you want to take their place, they are going to fight you. It's going to be war, and you don't want that. Keep your boss lady at work. When you go home, be a wife and submit to your husband. For those of you who think that because I have a great career, I make more money than my husband, he cannot tell me what to do, I do whatever I want to do, this is Western world. Well, let's see who will lose at the end of the day. Save this video. Let's see. At the end of the day, let's see who is going to cry at the end of the day. God bless you. Bye.